Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing the top 10 things that I would tell my pregnant self if I had a time machine, went back in time, and gave myself a little advice. Let's get started. Number 1, don't rush the pregnancy. When I was pregnant, I wanted to immediately know, what am I having? When's my due date? What's going to happen? I wanted this baby here. If I could go back and tell myself anything, it would be, don't rush it. It's going to go by so fast. Stop, enjoy it. Just like the saying goes, stop and smell the roses. You're not going to be pregnant forever, so enjoy every little bit that you can. Number 2, maternity clothes. Now, when I was pregnant, I thought, I can just fit into all of my normal stuff. I'll just wear it a little different, maybe figure out how to keep the buttons closed. I was pretty uncomfortable. I didn't show for a while, however, I did get bigger. So I was lucky enough to have my mom and my grandma who were really excited about this pregnancy, so they bought me maternity clothes. Not very much, but it was enough to get me by. Next time, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to find maternity clothes that are affordable so I can feel comfortable. Those shorts with that big, huge panel in the middle are amazing. So from the beginning, I'm going to be comfortable. It's a long road. You get very uncomfortable towards the end. So I would love to tell my former pregnant self, buy some clothes that fit. You do not want to have clothes that do not fit. They're unflattering. Go out and buy some affordable maternity clothes. Number 3. Taking advice from people can be a little difficult. You think, oh, I know everything that I'm going to do, and this is how it's going to happen, and blah, 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 blah. Well, there might be some people that give you good advice, and it's good to take that advice and say, okay, thanks, and you just keep it in the back of your mind, and you could use it in the future. There's also that advice that makes you want to punch somebody in the face. For example, when I was pregnant, I'm walking through Ross, big, pregnant. I live in California, so yeah, I'm wearing flip-flops because my big swollen feet can't fit into anything. And the worker lady looks at me and says, oh, honey, you can't wear those shoes. You're pregnant. It took everything I had to not go off on her with hormones raging and who knows what going on. However, I just calmly said, yeah, I'm fine, and turned around and walked away. That's what you have to do. I wish I could go back and tell my pregnant self that all the advice you get is not going to be good. Some of it is, some of it won't be. You just have to take it in, process it, and say, okay, and walk away. I wish I would take that advice because there were many times that I got a little flustered. Number 4, keeping a journal of the pregnancy. Now this could be a video journal, could be just something written down. I wish I would have kept tallies of everything that happened. So much happens to the pregnancy that it's just day by day things. However, when I'm 9 months pregnant, I would love to look back and be able to know what happened the first few weeks of pregnancy. Or looking back now when he's already here, it would be amazing to tell people, oh yeah, this is what happened or this is what happened. Pregnancy brain is a real thing and you forget what you're doing from day to day. And so it would be really nice with the next baby and whenever that happens to have a journal of what went down, how I felt, what the baby felt like when it kicked me, all of those fun experiences. It would be amazing to have that written down. So next time I plan on doing that. Number 5. Expect unexpected. Everything from the beginning of your pregnancy to when they're born to when after they're here. Expect the unexpected and it will be an easier ride. My little guy decided to come 3 weeks early. I had no idea that that was even something that happened normally. I thought if they came early that there was something wrong and they were going to be in the hospital for a long time. But no, he was born completely fine 3 weeks early. Now looking back, it's a good thing that he was born 3 weeks early, but that's a whole different story. If I was prepared for what could happen during labor, delivery, or even at the end of the pregnancy, I would have felt so much better. I thought I was the only one that went through these kind of things. And I wasn't. Now I know, I've heard lots of stories from other moms. However, just being prepared for what might come can make you at ease, and it can make it a whole better experience. So now I've learned a few things, and I hope to research things in the future if I get pregnant again, so that I am prepared for anything and everything that can happen. You can't be completely prepared, but maybe just a little bit better than I was would be a good thing. Number 6, pampering yourself. Now, I'm normally someone who doesn't really pamper myself. I don't go for massages. I do go for manicures and pedicures here and there. However, when you're pregnant, you need those things just a little bit more than you do normally. Your feet are swollen, your hips hurt, everything is a mess. However, if you were to go get prenatal massages or just go get your feet rubbed or your hair done, you make yourself feel a whole lot better, and you're a more friendlier person for everyone else to be around. Those pregnancy hormones are insane. So if I could tell my former pregnant self, and another thing, just pamper yourself. You deserve it. You're creating a life. Take time out just for yourself. Do things that you enjoy. If it's not a massage, it doesn't matter what it is. Just pamper yourself. Do what makes you happy. Number 7. Don't compare yourself to other pregnant women. I know this is something that I did, hands down, almost the whole entire pregnancy. I even find myself doing it today with other moms with little kids my age, or my son's age. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. It's really an individual thing. Yes, tons of people are pregnant. And when you're pregnant, you will see all those people. They will somehow just jump out at you into a crowd. It's insane. We went to the fair when I was pregnant, the Orange County Fair. I saw about 100 other women that were pregnant when I was pregnant, about the same size that I was too. And there were so many things going through my mind. Oh, I'm bigger than her. Oh, I'm not as big as that person. Don't do that. It is such a mind-consuming thing if you are going to compare yourself to others. You're different. Your baby's different. You're the way you're supposed to be. Your baby's the way it's supposed to be. As long as your doctor says that everything's fine, then you have nothing to worry about. You're all going to get a baby in the end, and bodies are going to be different. That's how we are before we're pregnant. So it's really hard to not compare yourself, but I really hope that I take that advice when it comes next time. Okay, number 8, a baby moon. Now, my husband and I, when I was pregnant, towards the end, we went on a few different trips here and there, like Big Bear and a few different other places. However, we never took the official time and made a baby moon. I'm not exact. It might have had to do with money or timing. It just never happened. So I really hope that next time we're able to go on a trip that's just about the two of us. If you don't have a partner, you can go by yourself or take a friend or a family member. It is so important to take time away where it's just focused on something other than the baby. Because let me tell you, everything is focused around that baby. Doesn't matter if you're the person who's carrying that baby, it's all about the baby. So please, take my advice, go on a baby moon, relax, enjoy yourself. It's all worth it. Number 9, meal prep. Now, towards the end of my pregnancy, I started to make a few different meals that I would put away in the freezer, and I'd have the instructions on them, or it was something that I knew how to cook. I would just throw it in the freezer. Little did I know about how much food I would go through those first few weeks, or even the first couple months of bringing that baby home. I was hungry all the time. And that's coming from somebody who didn't have a good breastfeeding experience. I can't even imagine the women that are producing so much milk. I've heard that you want to eat everything. Well, when you have a brand new baby, it's not like you can just go out to the grocery store or even go out to a restaurant. You need food in your house that's ready to go as soon as you're hungry, because you might only get 5 minutes to eat for your own self. So I suggest that come about a month before you're going to have the baby, you start to meal prep. Now, like I said, I did a few meals. However, my baby came 3 weeks early, so I didn't get the real chance to completely stock up my fridge. I mean breakfast, I mean lunch, I mean dinner. Anything and everything that is able to go in the freezer, do it. You are going to be so happy when you can just open the freezer, bam, cook it. Someone else can cook it for you. You already have it there, ready to go. Don't have to go to the grocery store. Don't even have to have groceries delivered. By the way, they do that. It's amazing. I really hope next time I'm able to meal prep completely. I want to not even have to go out. I want healthy meals the next time around, and I hope that actually happens. Okay, we're down to our last one. Number 10 is enjoy how easy your life is. Now I know there's a bunch of people out there who are saying, oh, my life is not easy by any means. This huge pregnant belly is getting in my way. I'm just done. No. Your life is very easy right now. You don't have a screaming little baby who wants your everything. You're able to just go get in the car. Oh, I want to go somewhere. And you're there. It takes me about an hour to get completely out of the house. Now that means bottle prep, getting the baby dressed, getting myself done. My husband's with me. He has to get ready. If we have to do something with the dog, we have to get that set up. It takes at least an hour to get out of the house. That's not getting to where you need to go. So I have to give myself completely enough time so that I'm not panicking and we're not late somewhere. I remember when I was pregnant, I would just go, okay, let's go out to dinner. It doesn't work that way anymore, so I really wish I would have enjoyed how easy life was before that little guy got here. Having Liam is amazing. Don't get me wrong. However, it's so much easier when you're pregnant. It's so much easier when you don't have that little newborn. You can't just, oh, let's get him in a cute little outfit, get him in his little carrier, and let's go. There's so much more involved. So next time, I really hope that I enjoy how easy my life is, because I have a feeling when you add a baby and a toddler and everything, it's just going to get more complicated as life goes on. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a friendly comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.